Yeah, it's been a nice day here. We had sun shining, pretty nice weather. John and Anna are up in their nets, and yeah, we're out in the sawmill. So how's everybody doing? How's the weather in your areas? I think we had a lot of rain yesterday. The day before we had even more. It rained so hard it looked like rivers were flowing off the roof for a bit. I think it's the hardest rain I've ever seen since we lived up here. Washed the potatoes, the dirt off the potatoes, and it really come down. And then yesterday we had a storm come through that it was blowing so hard that looked like the rain was going due east. We had lightning storms too yesterday. And it's been otherwise pretty cool up here, not very warm. Yeah, I had hey Johnny, watch the gas. Went up to the lake today and hey Johnny, almost like went to the lake today and Dix had Dix's baptism. She got baptized, thankfully, and in the name of Christ, for the remission of sins. And the water was a little cold, but she took that step. Oh, you're sucking your thumb. Say howdy.
Howdy.
Yeah, it's fall's coming. You can feel it. The apples are getting ready, and the goldenrod's blooming. Crickets are chirping slow, which means temperature's down. Yeah, it seems almost like we're having an early fall this year. Not quite sure if what's going to happen, but it feels like it. Yeah, sorry for my messed up hat, guys. I just try to wear my hat out. Yeah, the sun's kind of bright here. Let me move my position. Howdy. Yeah, potatoes still haven't started dying yet. They're still growing pretty good. Boy, this sun glare. Can't see very well. I was gonna walk over here and show you guys the garden, how it's doing. Yeah, these are all red potatoes here. They seem to be growing pretty strong yet. Haven't had any die off. Coxcomb. Well, lettuce went to seed. And for some reason, we have the same problem we had last year with the Brussels sprouts. Big old plants with no Brussels sprouts on them. Look at that. Not a Brussels sprout on there. Cabbages are beautiful this year. Got a little bug damage. Not bad. Mostly small moths. Yeah, we got what? 2 rows of cabbage here. That should do plenty of cabbage for the winter. Boy, these potatoes look like they're falling down a bit. I suppose they'll be ready. Hey, Pete. Hey, Jerome. Yeah, it's kind of strange for what this. It said the pack said it was Brussels sprouts, but it almost don't look like Brussels sprouts. Kind of wonder if it might be some type of kale. Because look at the stalks on those. They're growing big, and not a single Brussels sprout on them. Here's tobacco in flower. They don't have much smell to them. Yeah, but this is That's a red Brussels sprouts, and then I had no sprouts on them either. Yeah, I suppose these potatoes will probably be ready to harvest soon. Let's see how the squash is doing. I don't see no squash on the plants. Got lots of leaves, but not a lot of squash. Here's a little one. Yeah, this makes me wonder for why. I think the striped cucumber beetles had a lot to do with our squash not bearing earlier, because they were eating up the baby fruits when they would set. Yeah, I'm not very proud of the weeds. Just kind of got behind weeding, got busy, and the weeds are growing. Oh, there's a pumpkin. At least one pumpkin on the plants. We don't have a lot of pumpkins this year for some reason. Yeah, this potato patch is... What's wrong? Are you stuck in there? Uh-oh, Johnny, get that goat out of the garden, will you? Yeah, them goats, tell you. Well, these flowers really grew. Planted one row of them this there. They covered that whole area with besides the weeds. Get the goats out of here. Come on! Get out of here! Yeah, you should never let these weeds go to seed. I need to come in and pull a bunch of them out before they seed out, or we're going to have lots of seeds next year. Come on, Johnny Anna. Yeah, our corn didn't do too well this year. What we have should be ready soon. Come on. Come on, Johnny. It has flowers. Yeah, I'm happy with the potato crop this year. We should have a good harvest. Looks like they're growing well. Ah, bad lighting. I'll get sit back down somewhere. Yep. Come here. And this goat is so noisy. She just won't be quiet. I think I'm gonna put them up so they don't follow me around screaming at me all. Huh? Oh boy. Our goats have figured out a trick how to get into this garden. I'm gonna have to fix the fence. Look at all them babies. Anybody need baby goats, just let me know. They broke down my little gate here. I didn't. It's kind of a makeshift gate. I wouldn't advise anybody to make one just like I did. It's just a temporary thing. Hopefully, next year I'll make a better one. Get them some feed, put them up. Oh, you. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, the goats are growing fast. Got plenty of billies we want to get rid of. This one here is a billy. That one's a billy. That one's a billy. And that one's a billy. And they're all for sale. Come on, bring the gas. There's the baby bulls. Or I should say oxen. Come on. Come on, you guys. You get out of here. You don't belong in the goat pen. Hey, Johnny, bring the goats. Got to put them up. Come on. Bring the babies. Oh, boy. Babies are playing hard to catch tonight. Okay, we got 3 of them. Got 3 to go. All right, Johnny. You see, they figure out how they can try to get away from the kids. They get on that rock. Well, they probably need my help. Unless David would come out. He's asleep still. He can probably get up there. I'm coming. We got to get them little things off the rock, right? Come on. Get out of here. Boy, this is what you call some mischievous goats. Oh. They're making it hard tonight. They've all decided they don't want to go in, I guess. Come on. Yeah, goats can be really fun to watch, but they sure can get through fences. All right, Johnny, bring them up this way. That way. Come on. Come on. Well, we're waiting. 1 more to go. There we go. All right, so now we can have a little quieter without all the goats screaming all the time. And the Berkshires. What? We're going to see little baby piggies. Yeah, the pigs are growing pretty quick. Oh, there, I can barely see them, but they're in there. Baby piggies. Huh. I barely see the baby piggies. It's too dark in here. So how's the weather in your guys' area? Boss. Come on. I guess not. I'm suspecting about a month from now we potato harvest, and then we'll get all our potatoes out, and I want to do some fall plowing this year and plant some fall grains, hopefully. Some wheat, barley. Whoa. Lighting in here is pretty dark in here. Leaves are already changing. Here, we haven't had any leaves change fall-wise. I think we had some bug damage on the apple leaves. And some curtains here. What are you whining about? Go find Mom. Yeah, we're on the live stream. I'll sit down. Could you open that curtain, Dix? It's kind of dark in here. So your leaves are changing already. Well, we aren't quite that far along yet. I think we'll probably see it soon, but there's been a lot of damage on the apple trees and the beech trees and birch trees. And I think some of the ash was damaged leaves from bugs, but...
Johnny, give her some water.
Why is she being whiny? Yeah, it's, oh, David just woke up. Say hi. It's early this year. Went to the cool weather. Yeah, I think it's early this year too. We're having cooler weather than we had the last 4 years. We had a lot of smoke this year too, so that might have cut down our solar gain. We had so much sunblock from smoke. I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely cooler than it was normally. Did the hunga hub high blow again? Or maybe we're still having effects from that. Good. I know when it blew, it really affected the weather. It got a lot cooler right after that. But I can't say that. Can't say I noticed that this year was extra warm or anything. Could you do that for me? The live stream. You got to bring a chair. We got two. I can only hold 2 people at once, Johnny. Has there been any more big volcanoes anybody knows of? I haven't heard of any, but I haven't been watching that close. I've been so busy. Oh, I did want to walk out and show you guys the house. I should probably do that before it gets any darker than it is. We're going to miss a lot of the house. Kanske med mumble, okay? I'll put my new hat on. That way, you guys don't have to look at that old one.
I'm being it.
Oh, your old hat? Johnny says his hat's old. It is. He lost all the brim on that one. There comes the hook. I'll take you guys out and show you the house. How we're coming along with that. Yeah, this tree's dropping a lot of apples. They aren't quite ready yet, and this tree doesn't taste that good. Once the frost hits, it gets a little better. But before frost, it's kind of a bitter taste to it. Yeah, that garden seems to be holding up pretty well. I kind of let the weeds go because I got so busy with other things. Okay, so here's how we're coming along with the house. Got the first floor, 1-inch pine boards on. I'm going to put the stairs here. Yeah, so it come out nice and level, thankfully. It was, I was surprised actually it was so level. I think we barely had any. Yeah, get the oil there. Can't get the oil there. Yeah, we barely had any variation. It's all level, the whole thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring out probably a 6-foot porch. I'm going to build a beam, lay the joists up. It's another 6 foot. And then from this corner to about right here will be a porch. And on that side, I'm going to have it'll be part of the house. So the room will come out adding 6 feet to the size of the house, which would help a lot with, because when you put the bedroom here, it comes out to about right there. And it's a little small room here, but if we add that 6 feet onto it, we got a nice main room. I think that should give us enough space. And this will be the kitchen. And we'll have a walk-in pantry over here and then a guest room on this corner. And the door going out to outside will be right here. I'll go out to the woodshed, and the other door will be right here going out on the porch. And then we'll have steps going off the porch down there. So that should be, anyhow, that's the plan, what I have for it. I need to get a roof on that tower before too long. I don't plan to be building on it. Anymore for this fall, probably. Yeah, it is a nice hat. It's a little new. It's a little bit stiff still. Brand new. It's funny, I got so used to wearing a 3.5-inch hat, it seems kind of big, but these 4-inch brims is what married men always wore by the Sorcerer Troopers, so I guess I got my man hat now. I've been wearing the 3.5 for a long time. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, the sunsets are really pretty. Sun's all red. It's funny on a camera, it just doesn't capture the colors like it is in real life. Yeah, I like the 4-inch hats too. It's just that my covering that I have doesn't fit on this one. I have to get another covering for it. I have my plastic covering that Rachel made. Well, my wife bought it. I'm in bands, so they can't sell it to me, but they can sell it to my wife. So they just make hats, and she bought one for me. So where's your hat, David? He forgot his hat, it looks like. All right, go get the oil. No. Oh, you got the eggs. Oh, Rachel added a 1.5 inch into my car to make it fit the 4-inch. Oh, it's nice. Here's that Hackney stud from Eli Glake. We got him here to breed the pony. He's a pretty one. Tommy, how you doing? Welcome here. Yeah, sorry the place is so a mess. I got to clean up yet. Been so busy I haven't been able to clean everything up. Yeah, this cart, I got it for $60 in an auction. I like it. It's a nice cart. I need to add some little clips on the holdbacks, but I think we got, is it that harness? Yeah, that harness we got in the auction too, but it doesn't fit the pony, so I'm gonna have to modify it. It's too big. Yeah, the pony, she's too small for that harness, so I'm trying to think. I need to find me one of them sewing machines. I used to have a pedal sewing machine made like with foot pedals, so I could power it, and I could sew my halters and harnesses on it. I had one of those heavy-duty nylon light leather machines. I really liked them, and I sold it. Now I wish I hadn't, because I haven't been able to find one for a good price. Oh, pretty high priced. Yeah, so the next step in this house will be either the porch or the next story. I'm gonna put the my plan is to build through the center here. I'm gonna take poles about where that here, and I'll put the pole every 10 feet, and I'll put a beam on top, and that will support my next floor. So I'll have a center beam going through the main floor, and then a center beam at the top, kind of like I did in that barn. I really like that style because it helps me build it easier when I'm by myself. I don't have to worry about standing all the walls up, because if I'm doing it by myself, it's kind of hard to stand the whole stud wall up at once. Plus, I feel like the beam style is a little bit more. It's sturdier. It doesn't move around as much. Yep, his name's Tommy. Well, I like Ireland. I've been there once in my life. Traveled around the Irish country. I went out to Inishbofin and saw the Western Isles. I really liked it out in those Western Isles. I slept in the Dublin Park in my tent. And I'll tell you one thing about Ireland that was tough. I was hitchhiking, and I had a hard time getting rides in Ireland. The Irish weren't quite as quick to give rides as other places. Like I was in Germany, and I could stand on the road for just a few minutes and they pick you up almost anywhere in Germany. But Ireland was a little different. There's a couple of times I walked for a long way in Ireland. The small ones you can burn them. The big ones you might want to keep for, we can maybe use them on the next floor or something. Bob Code. Let's see, you guys went to the big lake. Yeah, we went for a short swim. It was kind of cold, but it was the water was still, I thought it was pretty nice compared to the river. I mean, the river water was really cold, and the lake water was a little warmer than the river. I'd say that. Now our little river, I'm pretty sure ours is so muddy all the time. It's not nice to swim in water. Oh, we've gotten it before, but it's just tiny mud bottom. Yeah, the waves are pretty good today, which means we had pretty good wind. Yep. That's the first time we've been to the lake this year. Been so busy. I think we went exactly the same day a year ago, so maybe we'll have to make sure we go at least once a year to the lake. Well, sun's setting. Yeah, it's so sad the colors just don't show up like they do in real life, but so where you guys are, is already dark. See, the west is directly here. So right now our sun's still setting to the northwest a bit. And it will move down. When winter starts, it'll be directly west, and then, no, sorry. It'll be pretty much directly west about a month and a half from now, and then it will go to the southwest in the winter. Yeah, it stays lighter here in the summer. And in the winter, we have shorter days. Yeah, I think this floor I'll probably, eventually I'll put another floor on top of it. But for now, it should work pretty good. White pine. It's all white pine. Yeah, white pine woods are pretty easy to nail unless you hit a knot. So Jerome says, yes, it's dark where they are. Totally dark here. Sunset 7:39. Yeah, here will probably be, see, it's 8:29. Was here about an hour dark before us? Yeah, it'll probably be dark by 9:30, I suppose. What's that?
In the dead of winter, it's dark by 4 here.
Yeah, it'll get dark in the wintertime faster.
Yeah, about 4 o'clock.
Wife's loading up firewood. You know, we're still burning wood from our wood house that burned last, down to the last of it though. And that's the last of the firewood we had from last year. This was the wood house before. We had this part all built into a wood house. And I've got to clean this up. It's just I've been busy. So sorry for the mess. That was the old flooring and the beams that come out of the house and the roofing. I got to probably drag logs beginning of the week. By the end of the year, it gets dark at 3:34 p.m. So you get dark a little earlier than we do. Oh, I think the way the weather feels is winter's coming. I gotta try to get a wood house up before winter hits and get our wood under the roof, so we don't have to dig it out of the snow. The first year we were here, we didn't have a wood house, and so I had to go out and get wood just out of the woods in the winter. That's a tough job when the snow's deep. Yeah, I wish they would too. I normally I get up when I'm ready to get up, which varies. I don't necessarily get up at the same time every morning. So the kids got on the floor. Yeah, they did pretty good. I start the nails for them, and then they hammer them in. They can start them, but I'm scared they'll miss the joist if I let them do it. They aren't quite old enough yet to understand where to put the nail for the joists. Johnny, go with Mom. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard too, Jerome. I think I've noticed the plants are seeming to be getting mature faster this fall, anyhow earlier than they usually do, and the apples are getting riper. Apples are ripe fast earlier, so if that's a sign that says our winter's coming early. But we'll see. Last year we didn't have a whole lot of snow till after mid-December. It was the house burned December 4th, and I think it was like 2 weeks after the house burned we had our first pretty good storm. So we didn't have as much snow till December sometime. Yeah, it's always a rush to get ready for winter. Got lots of hay or the hay's all put away, thankfully, and I just got to harvest the oats and get the firewood all in. I've got a lot cut. Like I said, I got to build a wood house first. I guess I could tarp it if I don't get wood house built in time. But hopefully we will be able to get a wood house up. My plan is in September, I'm going to go work for a week for Baker Creek. And with that money, I should be able to buy a roof for the house, hopefully. So that should help get the roof on the house. And then we'll, at the same time, hopefully build a wood house to it. So we'll give us something to do this winter, work on the house, and then I think, if I'm correct, I have enough wood cut laying out in the woods. Hey, old country, before I had a wood shed, I used pallets and metal roofing to protect the wood. I'd hold the metal down with ratchet straps. Yeah, we get so much snow here, it sure makes it nice to have a wood house, because if you don't, it gets buried. Yeah, we did. It was kind of cool, but it was nice. The water was cool. I don't think it ever warmed up that much this year. So you got rid of your cats? And anybody who needs cats, we've got cats to give away. I think I said that last time too. I like our woodshed better for sure. Yeah, the woodshed makes it a lot nicer. You can just keep your wood dry, somewhere to go in to work on it too. With the sawmill, I get slabs. Any wood I saw will get the slabs to saw. So that does help too with having slab wood. Hey, Johnny! Johnny! Hey, Dix! Can you get my coffee, please? Not yet. On our way, but we'll have all of you on for our drive. Yeah, it's cats are a nice thing to have on the farm. They eat your rats and mice and keep the vermin down, but boy, you sure you shred up with a whole lot of them real quick. So I think we have right now, we started out with one cat. We had one female cat. When we first got married, me and my wife, I got a cat from the Amish. She called it Pesty. And all our cats, we've had lots of them come from that one cat. The last two, the 14 this summer, exceptionally, actually selling on one tomorrow. Yeah. We had 2 more litters about to be born. Yeah, I think we've got a couple more on the way. Got 7 white cats now. My goal is to try to get all white cats. Mice. I haven't seen a mouse for almost 3 years. We have so many cats here that I think the mice have a hard time ever getting started or even getting here because some of the cats, a couple of our cats actually live in the woods. I don't know, is it because they don't get along with the cats in the barn, or they just decide they like the woods better, but they stay in the woods for the most part, even in the winter. And the one actually has her babies in the woods. She had her babies under tree roots in the summer. I had gone out there and I heard baby cats crying, and she had her babies under the tree. So it's interesting how one cat's. I can't get our house rabbits to go after them. Get our house. I mean, it probably meant house cats, I suppose. Blue eyes. Yeah, see, we had a blue-eyed Tom, beautiful blue-eyed Tom, and he disappeared. And all our white cats we have now have yellow eyes, except one might have just a little tinge of gray to it. I really wish I could get another blue-eyed tomcat because I like them blue eyes. We have a blue-eyed cat now, but it's not a pure white one. It's a white with a little bit of yellow on it. Well, my eyes look almost gray, but kind of whitish gray. But his eyes were bright blue. I always like animals that have blue eyes. I'm keeping the crickets. I hate rabbits, unfortunately, don't eat bugs. Leverage having their yellow eyes, white point cats, blue eyes sell though. Yep, it's true. The blue-eyed cats sell better, and that's why I wish I could get a blue-eyed Tom again.
A cat in the field.
Yep. Oh, Anna's bringing me my coffee.
Say cats in the field.
Yep. Yeah, David's pointing out the cats are out in the field they're climbing up the pine trees. It's funny we have a regular raven that steals eggs out of the chicken coop, and seems like if I'm working over here by the chicken coop, I can keep it away. Be one of these next two litters, blue-eyed ones. Do you have a blue-eyed Tom? I wish we hadn't lost our Tom, but I don't know what happened to him. He just left one day and didn't show up ever again. So he either got hit or taken or poisoned or eaten by something. Yeah, periodically we lose cats. They just disappear. Fresh coffee. Oh. So I just got a little baby. She's making faces. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey, there was in Ohio, there was one of the Amish guys had a white cat with blue eyes. The next blue-eyed Tom will get is yours. Well, that'd be nice. I can try to maybe get you another cat or work something out. Because I've got hopefully we'll have some blue-eyed ones too, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if I suppose the blue-eyed gene is recessive, and it looks like our white females all have yellow eyes. No, I was gonna say he had this cat with blue eyes and short legs and no tail, and almost looked like a little puppy dog. It was so low down to the ground. It didn't have the long legs like a cat. I forget. When I first saw it, I thought it was a little white dog. I looked at it a little closer and realized it's a cat. Have black faces near. All the blue-eyed ones will have black faces, ears, and paws. Yeah, we had one time we had some cats born with black ears, faces, and paws, Siamese type, and I don't know where they came from. They came from our gray cat. We had two of them. Oh, the Munchkin cat. There you go. That's what they are, Munchkins. They're so cute. I like them little cats. I always said if I could pick a cat, I'd probably pick the little white Munchkin. Well, and I worked for one winter. I worked at a veterinarian clinic 2 days a week, doing their outdoor work. Google Point cat. Yeah, that's ours. Gray mom. Yeah, gray moss. We had a gray mom that threw those too. So I worked at this clinic, and they had this cat there that had no hair, and I always thought hairless cats were ugly. But it was the cutest little cat. I mean, it literally was the cutest cat. I said after that, I never again turned down a hairless cat. They were so cute. It was just a small little hairless cat. Yeah, I don't know if it's a Sphinx or not, but it was very cute, and it was just probably half the size of a normal cat. It almost didn't look like a cat. It was so cute. This is its face. Yeah, but Dix, did you ever see that little cat? I don't think you ever saw it. They're warm. Families used to help sick people in hot water bottles. All right. Yeah, they feel pretty warm. I remember holding him. He was really felt real smooth and soft. And his attitude, I liked his attitude.
Toy.
Like I said, I used to think the hairless cats were ugly until I got to see one.
Good toy.
Yep, load of hay. Where's they going to go?
Baby cat.
Whoop, you can't see. It's getting too dark. Yeah, so has anybody harvested any potatoes yet? Ours should be getting ready soon. I'll probably wait till the plants start to die. They haven't really started dying yet, so we still got time. One of these days, I've got a neighbor who agreed to trade me a potato digger. Try some carrots. Dig some carrots. I don't think our carrots are. I think our carrots are going. They aren't quite ready yet. I mean, you can pick them any time, but they're still kind of small. How do we store our potatoes? We just put them in 5-gallon buckets. Put them in the basement. Last year we had 55 5-gallon buckets. And this year it looks like we're going to have quite a bit more, because the potato patch is a lot bigger this year. A lot of sweet corn. Well, that's nice. Yeah, our sweet corn didn't do too well. It's a little cool. Yeah.
You back in the hospital.
Okay. How should I get?
You back to come.
Goodbye. Oh. You're not supposed to be sucking your thumb. You're making your thumb red. You know that? Yeah, her and David both like to suck their thumb for some reason. Hey, David. Yeah, one of these years, I hope I get our sweet corn we got here. The variety I've been growing it for 4 years now. It seems to do pretty good, but it seems like I never get enough planted to harvest too much of it. We should have enough seed this year for next year, hopefully. It'll give us a Well, it's cooling off. I think we'll head for the house. Sun's setting. Temperature's dropping. All right, come on. Cucumbers. Our cucumbers didn't do too well this year. We have some, but we had those leather jackets were eating the roots again this year, so we lost most of them. I need to plant them in a new spot this next year and try to keep them, maybe some more manure on them. I think part of the problem was I'm planting them in clay soil, and it's just not very good for them cucumbers. Probably I'll try to plant them next year in the sandier soil. Brown. So yeah, our leaves are still all green on the cucumber plants, but I can't brag about how many we got. We didn't get that many of them. They're I think squash especially didn't do well this year. I'm not sure we'll get much of it.
Raven.
Where?
He sent a raven.
He sent a raven. Well, we should have shut that chicken coop. You know that? Well, we'll go shut the chicken coop real quick before we walk in. Let's make sure the chickens are shut. Yeah, so last year we got a skunk in the chicken coop, and this year I haven't seen no skunks. So hey, Medina Farms. Yeah, so far I haven't got to meet you. I want to come down and sell one of these days, but it seems like every time I want to go to a sell, I never have money to go. So it's kind of like it's not really worth going to a sell when you don't have money to buy anything. But hopefully, I will get a chance one of these days to go down there. I think we've got about the big horse sale coming up in Clare. I won't be in Michigan for that. I'll be working. That's supposed to be the week I'm working for Baker Creek, so I'll miss that this year. I was hoping to go to that, then just happens to be right in the same time I'll be working for Baker Creek. Well, I won't be working that day, but they don't work on Saturdays, so it won't be Saturday, but the sale's on Saturday, I guess. Isn't the draft sales on Friday, I think? I'm kind of looking for a new draft. I need a new younger draft. I want to get a draft Belgian mare, hopefully. No, I'm going to the Baker Creek. Yeah, it's the same Baker Creek, but it's they put on a festival in California. And before COVID, for about 5 or 6 years, I run their seed booth, or the seed stand, selling seeds for them at the festival. And this year they offered double the money for me to come out and run the stand again. And I said, I'm going to try. I've got to find somebody to milk the cow for a week. But they're paying good, I guess, so we'll try it. I don't mind selling seeds, though. Some of our bees are really big. I've been picking beets. Ophelia hoping me sometime. Yeah, we had a guy from Saudi Arabia. Our friend Saudi was here from Saudi Arabia. Was it last week? He comes every year, stays for a little bit, and then goes back on his travels. He said this year in Saudi Arabia was really wet and rainy. And his father owns a date plantation.
I like it. He brings dates.
And he brings us dates from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, they had he said his dad had 40 children. Yeah, that's a pretty big family. They raise some of the best dates. Yeah, that's one thing I don't think we can raise here. Too cold. When I was a boy, I had some date trees I had grown for years from seed in the house. You know, I had they actually got to where they almost got as high as the 8-foot ceiling, but they never did flower, so I never got to see a date flower. I'm thinking dates just weren't meant for the cold climate, I guess. I suppose if you want to grow dates, you have to move south. I think, I don't even think, I'm not even sure if the grapes they make raisins out of would grow here. It might be a little too cold. But I would like to figure out a way to grow some kind of fruit that I could use in place of raisins. Because I like to have some fruit sometimes in the oatmeal or rice. But no, it seems like the apples are good too. It's just hard. It's hard to dry the apples, I guess.
I don't know where they are. Just let them be.
Oh, did I get it? Oh.
Got more light outside.
I know. Mine says there's more light outside than in the house. We got our lamps going in here.
Dog's going down cold.
Yeah, it's a little cool out there. It's cooling down. Yeah, we'll probably have a. It's like got my chores all done except gotta milk the cow, and she's given about 2.5 gallons of milking right now. So we're getting plenty of milk to make cheese and got cream from that for butter and.
It's not cold enough for her to make the butter.
All the wife don't make a lot of butter right now, but we use the cream.
It's cooled off more.
Oh, cream's fine. We don't actually burn kerosene. We burn diesel.
Well, we can't get there.
We used to get kerosene, but it seemed like lately they didn't have kerosene. So we just bought diesel and burning diesel in the lamps. Kerosene and Tractor Supply is so expensive, it's like $10 a gallon. At least, maybe more. I can't hold all three, I only can hold 2 of you, okay? Odor. I don't notice any odor at all. So either I could be just not smelling it. It's possible if you came here to visit, you'd smell it. I don't know. Off-road diesel. Yeah, we use the off-road diesel too, so it's red. Could you bring out his chair so she can sit here by us, Miss? She wants to sit here and be part of the live stream. Yeah, I never noticed. We don't have much problem with smoking either. I remember in Ohio when I used to use diesel, it would smoke, but 383. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than kerosene if you use off-road diesel. And that's why we're using the off-road diesel. It's cheaper.
Huh? Whole chair over.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Isn't diesel about $4 or $5 here?
Usually most of the time it's above the gas, but not always.
And right now it's what the gas? What's the gas right now?
Last time I got gas, it was $3.99 a gallon.
So gas here is almost $4 a gallon. And usually diesel is usually more expensive here than gas. So. I suspect our gas and diesel is a little higher than down south. The further south you go, it seems to get a little cheaper. When you come north, the prices go up. On-road's closer to 5. Yeah, I think it is closer to 5 here actually too. If I think about it. You sit in the shul, David. $4 a gallon for kerosene. Oh, down by Claire. Well, that's a pretty good price for kerosene down there. I just don't think anybody uses kerosene up here. That's why it's so hard to get. It's so expensive. 20 miles at least. Our closest place that does have kerosene sometimes is about 20 miles from here. Was it $5? David, this is een schilder now, okay? Ik kan het al drijven doorheen. Ah, ze kan het. Dit is een moment een schilder, okay? Yeah, it seems like all three of them want to sit in the live stream, and only two can fit on my lap at once. We have a problem. I'll put it down so you can see the thing too, right? Oh. Well, yeah, you can see it now. Okay. So, sorry for the dim lighting, guys. Yeah, for my eyes, I prefer the dim lighting over electric lights. I never did like the electric ones. $3.95 a gallon here in Western New York, so almost $4 too. Yeah, so you guys are about close to the same price we have. Yeah, you conch. Johnny, what happened to you? Got something on your lip? Don't know. Yep. I think the days are getting shorter. You can tell it's getting dark faster. Regular gas is $3.89 in Vermont. It's pretty close. Yeah, it's about the same, about close the same. Yeah, it's I hope eventually to get off the gas. I'll have to buy it or the diesel. But until I get situated on that, we still gotta buy it sometimes. You can stop whining. I cannot hold all three of you, okay? All right, there you go. Yeah, and if anybody ever wants to do a live chat, just let me know. I'll send you a link and you can try it. You need to get down to mom, please. Stop whining. It's going to be the 43 tonight here. Weatherman says 43. That's getting pretty cool. All right. Hey, Anna, come to Hogan, please. Does one need to have a smartphone to do live stream? I think you can do it on a computer, either a computer or a smartphone. I just have to send you a link, and then you have to click on it. And as long as you have a screen, I think it will work. You can do it on a tablet, smartphone, or a computer. David, you need to be quiet, okay? Yep. Boy, could you turn this lab just a bit, miss?
Need the vice grips.
My vice grips are missing. I don't know what happened. I'm probably on the bed. Let's see. Has anybody got any subjects they want to talk about? Well, I don't know where they are then. That means we probably lost them somewhere else. Run gas lights in the sugar house. Very good on gas use too. I never tried gas lights. You need to stop the attitude.
David, why don't you go sit in the hydro then? Where's your spare vice grip? See him anywhere?
I don't. Not at the moment. I don't know what happened to the other pair.
Right
there they are.
Oh, dude.
You can turn our light up a bit. The little handles broke off, so you got to use vice grips. There we go. Now we just got about double the amount of light. I got some 2 light batteries now, which work good too. David, you need to stop the whining. Okay. In the school. Anna, can you come to the stool, please? Anna. Hey, Dexter, you can get out, please. Huh? I don't know. At the Amish here, they only use kerosene lights. Kerosene or come on. My light went down again. There we go. You sir in chat. Nomadic Brit. Good evening, sir. How you doing? Welcome here.
Danny, get by the box now.
What's the plan for water in the new house? Hand pump in the kitchen.
Box.
Man in the jungle. Hey Nathan, how you doing? I haven't decided yet for sure what I'll do on that. My wife's hoping to have running water in the house, or at least pump water. I'll have to decide. I've got one of them hand pumps. I just need to decide if I'm going to do it that way, or I'll make a gravity flow system. What? What are you fussing about? Okay. Yeah, so I need to, once I get the roof on, then I'll probably start having to worry about how I do that. I kind of wanted to try putting a tank up, a small tank, for a gravity flow system. And that way I can pump the tank full and then have a gravity feed down to the, I'm just a British bloke here in the U.S. trying to make it work. Well, welcome here.
Come visit.
Hello, man in the jungle. Yeah, it's, I'm doing good, just back from a walk. Well, if you ever get a chance, Nathan, come up and visit. I know it's kind of far. We live kind of far away from Missouri. Yeah, that was a good idea. Mm-hmm. When we were in Missouri, I had put a water system in with PEX pipe. And I liked that PEX pipe because if it froze, it didn't bust the pipes. PVC and metal, they bust when it freezes. But so far, although the PEX we had, when it would freeze, it never busted. So I think if I do it, I might try PEX. Although I don't like the idea of plastic. It seemed like it held up to freezing a little better.
That's good.
When you did the what is wrong with our light? Hey Diggs, our kerosine's running out. You need to switch our lamp out, please, will you? Well, we're losing our light, guys. I should say our diesel's running out.
So it must be the wick short.
Yeah, the wick's too short. That's what it is. Here, take this out of there. There. Light is back. Yeah, it's not quite dark yet outside, but it's coming. I was thinking one of these days I want to get me some beeswax candles again. It's been years since I've done it, but we've got some beeswax, and I just need to find some cotton string and dip us some candles again. Haven't had them for years, but I always liked the beeswax candles. So how's Missouri, Nathan? How are you still in Missouri?
I did a beeswax candles once as a kid at like a craft thing. I kept dipping it and dipping it. It was this fat, ugly thing, but I had fun making it.
Yeah, we did as kids too. Just dip it in the hot wax and pull it out and dip it back in again. Yeah, I hope to get bees next year. It's just been with everything. The price has been so high on the bees, I couldn't afford to buy any of them. And I'm hoping this next year try to do with Russian bees. At least try a more northern variety, so maybe it will do better in the cold. Seems like these Italian bees just never did that good. Winter comes and they just kind of either die off or don't do well.
The Amish shipped theirs to Florida.
Yeah, the Amish move their bees south in the winter. Some guy loads them up on a truck and takes them south so they can they don't die, and they bring them back. Been really hot this week, except today was nice. So Missouri's been hot. Well, has anybody got anything they want to talk about? when I was a boy, it seemed like the bees did so well. We didn't have the itches we have now. And I'm suspecting my biggest thought is with the bees that it's the 5G is messing with them, because ever since 2000, it seems like the bees have just gotten less and less and less. And same with the butterflies. We've had a lot less butterflies. Like this year, again, I only saw 2 monarch butterflies. I saw no baby butterflies, no baby worms this year, nothing. It's all right, David. It's all right, David. Yeah, the monarch population seems to have dropped pretty low. Well, our battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna let you guys go, and hope you all have a nice night, and you'll take care. I'll see you next week, hopefully.